Keep it 100.
Already? Oh, you trying to hit the little vocals and stuff? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, because we still working on that theme song. But guess what? Ooh, this is good. Who made this? Me. And you already know where we at. Y'all, where we at? Where we at, y'all? Where we at, y'all? Where we at, y'all?
Keeping it 100.
We are the Keeping It 100 talk show.
Period.
AKA the realest, the bestest, the everything podcast in the whole world, Craig. And you already know this your girl, Southside 100s, the neighbor with all the flavor.
Point blank. And you already know it's your girl, Callie Cash, and that's Cache with a K, because I got to have it my way, baby. And in the building, we got my mother favorite. Yeah, we got Big Rashard in the building.
Hey, we
out here in the Scar Box.
In the Scar Box.
It's the gangster party. How you doing?
Thank y'all for having me.
How you feeling?
I love the setup, man. I'm loving the vibe. It's
Thank
smelling
you.
good in here, y'all. Yeah, I wish y'all can smell it. Smell-o-vision.
Got a little something going on.
She got the drink. You know, I'm a lightweight, but I'm with it.
Sip easy, okay?
Sip easy, because, you know, we just randomly.
Shout out to Diddy. Because Diddy gets such drunk every week.
Already shout out to Diddy.
Shout out to Diddy.
Shout out to Rock. Definitely on the whole channel, you see what I'm saying?
Pull up looking too good. Too good on my fly. Yeah.
We're manifesting our way up there. You know, we love you, Carisha, but this is the 404 City Girl.
Period. And you already know what we do.
And we gonna leave it like that.
Period.
Until like 10:06.
Period.
And then we gonna remind y'all.
Cause again, and then at 11, we gonna remind you again, and then at 12, we gonna remind you again.
Remind them of what, sis? What they gotta do?
Cause we the city girls from the 404.
We'll
We'll take your man and we'll rob your.
Yeah.
But period. Like.
Yeah.
Comment.
Okay.
Subscribe.
Okay.
And hit that ding if you haven't already.
Period.
Yeah.
And then I just want to let y'all know something how easy it is. So boom. I got about 50 friends that be coming to my bar, right? So every time I find me a new friend, I'm like, hey, give me your phone.
Period.
I go right to that YouTube and I hit the subscribe real quick.
Period.
It don't even take that
It takes
long.
3 seconds.
It literally takes 3 seconds.
You follow all these stars. Why you can't follow us?
Cause you know we from Atlanta and everybody a star, including us. And blue check coming.
Period.
And guess what? We got that red YouTube. Yeah. So you know what's going on? We going higher and higher and higher.
Let me go and subscribe now.
Yes, go ahead, subscribe. Appreciate it, Big Rashard. Period. And shout out to the We Good. To the We Good Media.
Period.
Shout out to the fans. We do a podcast. Big Q in the building. Shout out to the Goody Mob. You already know. But back to the Keeping It 100 talk show. And we ready to get in this thing. So, Rashard, we already warned you. This ain't nothing but a gangster party.
Hey, I'm with it. I'm with the shit.
And we just kick it. We might come out with some random stuff on yo. So just be prepared.
I'm an open book.
Okay, so
speaking of books, let's jump into it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Rashard got a book called Eat, Sleep, Hustle. If y'all have not read my hat, I've been rocking this shit I've been wearing my hat for a week. Okay.
You know what?
Live and sleep and eat by the red. That one right there. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Gonna pop that on.
Let me put. You know what? I ain't gonna mess with the.
And it was
you know what?
Let me go
right here.
because he be having some. He got some cute little quotes and stuff. And
but before you get into this, we know his name was Rashard, but we want him to formally introduce yourself to our audience and tell them where to find you and what you got going on.
All right. Before I even start with myself, I want to give kudos to you, beautiful black women out here doing your thing, you know what I'm saying, making things happen. I love that. That's what it's all about. The energy that y'all guys carry. This is just the start.
Right.
You guys are finna skyrocket.
Thank
you know what
you.
I'm saying? I can already feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all mesh good with each other, like I said.
You.
And they already got me on these drinks, like I said.
Good. Yeah.
But like I said,
toast to good welcome.
hey, already.
Amongst all.
One time for the two times.
One time. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, I'm Rashard Fables, aka Big Hustle, from the south side of Atlanta.
You born and raised in Atlanta?
I was born here, moved to Cali as a kid, and came back as a
What part of Cali you
teenager.
from? Because we don't G-check you because we from Cali. So we don't
Yeah.
get
I wasn't from the real Cali. See, you from Los Angeles. I was from Sacramento, so I
Don't
lived
do
under
Sac Town though. Don't do Sac
I was
Town.
there.
They get busy down there. They get busy. We sleeping on y'all, but we gonna wake them up. We know y'all get busy.
Listen, I was a kid. I know. I'm saying I had to go where my parents went. You know, but like I said, what the real was in Sac Town, like you said, everybody from all other areas would move there when they got in trouble. So you know, so we got a little mesh of everything. So, but I'm from here, but I lived there as a kid, and I came back when I was like 13, about 13 years old, and I've been back ever since.
Okay. Being south side of Atlanta.
All day, like I said,
Riverdale, Color Port.
all day, all day. That's what we is, man. You got to represent it. Cause you know what, Amaretta said it ain't in Atlanta, so you know,
because we've always been our own territory. So it's like I got what she was saying. I just didn't like how she said it. Cause don't get it twisted, baby. To get to you gotta go through us.
Big facts.
All
Big
day.
facts.
So Lotto.
You know.
Shout out to Bit Lotto.
All day.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? Most definitely, man. So I'm from the South Side, man. Serial entrepreneur. I've been doing this. You know, I'm in a mission for my life to just help us do more, be more. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen.
I like that. Do more, be more.
I've learned that it takes a village to go ahead and go to the next level, right? But we got to start doing these kind of things, having these kind of conversations to move forward. So I've been I'm really my roots are in the car business. I'm pretty much a junior partner in the black-owned dealership called Direct Auction Sales on the South Side.
Shout out to Direct Auctions.
Yep, definitely. I can see my man Chad, Kurt, Roy, all the people, Trey, all the people. Like we really going out here, really giving people good quality cars for less prices. You know what I'm saying?
And you said black owned.
It's black owned. We are black owned. You know what I'm saying?
We can cheers to that. Shout out to black businesses.
One time.
Yes, and not taking away from everybody else, but
we got to put us on. Because everybody else put them on, so we got to put us on.
Right. So pretty much I've been in sales and marketing my whole life. There's nothing wrong with working for somebody else, but I knew that as long as somebody else could, wrote my check, they controlled my destiny. You see what I'm saying? Like this is one of the few times. It's Labor Day today, y'all, and this is one of the few times that I actually had a day off. Because being in sales, you ain't never off on a holiday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now that I'm back independent, we make our own schedule.
Right. Okay.
We design our own life. We make a decision. Okay, well, we ain't gonna open up this day. Go be with your family.
Exactly.
And that's what this whole eat, sleep, hustle movement is about. It's pretty much setting a high goal and going after it. And
how long have you had the movement going?
Well, pretty much. I mean,
I know it's like some lifetime shit. But
yeah.
Stamped on it.
Do I got time to kind of tell you?
That's what you're here for.
I got you.
Let's get into it. Yeah.
Because I want to, just kind of get why this book means so much to me. Because, like I said, and have you ever been somewhere when you thought you was finna go to the top and everything crumbles?
Yeah.
That's what happened to me in 2015. Like I had made a decision to leave my full-time job. I was doing a digital marketing company, and I lived by myself, so I was making enough money to sustain it as well as having money in my pocket. So I quit my job. I was like, forget this job, I'm done, right? And the movement started moving up. I was doing about $5,000 a month, which is not a lot of money, but it was a lot of money to me because I was doing it from my sofa. You see what I'm saying? I was on my sofa doing it, so I was like, man, this is gravy, right?
Right.
So I had big aspirations to do things big, right? And the company that I was marketing for, out of nowhere, gets shut down. Shut down. All my 100% of my income was in that one basket, right? So I'm slick panicking because I wasn't saving because I'm young. You know how it is, man. You get the money goes out. You know what I'm saying? So I started scrambling. I started doing other little things on the internet to try to make money because I didn't want to go back to the job. My pride was saying, don't go back to no job.
Or go less than what you was already making.
Right. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to, I've been, for the last 9 months, I've been saying, forget a job, now I got to go back. You know what I'm saying? So my pride was in the way, right? So I had gotten to another opportunity. It was doing good, and they never sent me my money. So I was banking my whole entire month on me getting this money from this company, and then they go bankrupt. So that's why they didn't send me the money. So this book spawned from one day in November. I was sitting in my 1-bedroom apartment, right, hungry. It's like around 11, I can tell you about 11-ish. Now, I'm a prideful guy. I know
you remember them hunger pains. You remember that time.
Okay? And them hot dogs.
You know it. You know what I'm saying? So this is how it all came. I want to make a long story long, but this is how it happened.
Take your time, baby.
So I'm sitting there in that apartment, right? Just sitting there, and I check my bank account. It's not even gas prices. It's in the negative. I don't know, something came out. I thought I had enough money there. You know, something come out like, what is going on?
Yeah.
So
Apple or that Amazon.
Well, yeah, man. So came out of nowhere. I'm like, oh man.
Music hit me every month.
So I'm thrown off right now. So I don't want to just. I know I can call somebody, say, hey, whatever, whatnot. But my pride at the time, I was like, look, let me just make it to the next day, start fresh. I know I can hustle it up. You know what I'm saying? So I was hungry though, and then I'm a guy, I'm a bachelor, I ain't had no food. You know what I'm saying? It was like nothing there, and I was hungry. So I was sitting there, I was like, man, I can just let me go trying to see if I can get some change. This is when we still had a little bit of cash, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going through all my pockets and my jackets and everything, and I scraped together nickels and dimes and pennies, and I counted out on a table just like this rail table, and I counted out $4.16. And I looked at it. I said, Lord, this ain't me. I know I'm more than $4.16, right? But I'm sitting here, it's all I got, right? So my mom was like, okay, let me go ahead and just walk to the store. Because at the time, too, also, 2 weeks before that, my car messed up. So it was like, you know.
That sounds like one of our stories.
So you know how you battling with that thing. So I'm like, I'm gonna keep on going. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my jacket on. So I'm gonna walk to the store. So it was cold too, right? So I take the money. I'm telling you all this for a reason. So I take the money. I put it in the sock because I don't want too much jiggling everywhere. I want to make sure I got it right.
Yeah.
As I'm walking out my complex, walking to the corner store, I hear a voice. It had to be the Holy Spirit. I don't know what you guys believe in, but you know what I'm saying?
That voice is the same thing.
And know what it said? It said, give it away. I'm like, come on now.
This is my last $4, God.
Man, I already done spent it in my head. I was going to get me a honey bun, some chips,
a little
Tahitian trees. Now I knew it well, so I already knew what it was. I already knew what it was.
Yeah,
you know?
$2 for $1 in that thing.
Real
good.
Right. But I kept hearing like, give it away. I'm like, man, come on, bro. I'm like, come on, God, come on. Right? So I'm walking out there. So as I'm getting closer to the store, now keep in mind, there's always somebody at the store asking for some change, right? It's never failed. So I get there, it's cold, it's windy, so I'm out there, ain't nobody out there today. So I'm like, well, God, ain't nobody out here, but like, come on, let's wait. So I waited. I walked up the street, came back down the street, nobody there. But I went ahead and just bought what I had to do, and I came home the next day. I was on YouTube, and a vision came up, said, your brand is called Retire Rich, and you would never, ever market another company before you market your company. And it was like clear as day. So I called my homeboy, and I was like, bruh, I said, we're going to come out with a t-shirt that says Retire Rich, right? And even now, keep in mind, I was dead broke, right? So it's not about where you at, it's about what your mind is going. You know what I'm saying? So he said, man, I like that. So he kind of skepped it up a little logo. I said, man, we got to get these shirts out, right? He's like, hey, man, I ain't got paid this week, but what I'm going to do is my daughter, this is crazy. So my daughter's birthday, she got $115 from all her friends, from our birthday party. I'm going to go ahead and buy these shirts. We bought 10 shirts, and we went to work. Right, and we went to work, and that started the Eat Sleep Hustle movement. Even before Eat Sleep Hustle, he had even
really Retire Rich.
It was Retire Rich. That's the name of the company, Retire Rich Opportunities. So, and then fast forward, we took that same thing, and we started helping other people launch clothing lines. And in 2016, a year later, we did over $137,000, like I said, and we was like, man, we didn't even know it. You know what I'm saying? It was just how think about coming from $4.16, right, to that year later, Black Friday, selling out. You know what I'm saying? So it was just the belief, right. So the faith of that and making everything happen. So to get there, then fast forward a year later, life happens again. My two partners, we split up, and as we split up, the Eat Sleep Hustle was something that I held dear to my heart. We ain't lunch yet, but I said that's what I do. That's what I'm going to. Either you guys can quit. I still love you guys. You're beautiful people, but we ain't rocking. But let me go ahead and take this, right? And I took that, and I started moving the Eat Sleep Hustle. So about 2017, when it was just me pushing this right here.
That's what's up.
And how did you survive during COVID? When COVID first hit, and a lot of people panicked. Like, how did you get through the motions?
Man, that's a real good question. I like this interview already. You know what I'm saying? So when COVID hit, I was in my full blown hustle season. I was flipping cars. We was making things happen. I had another opportunity. I had ran into a young lady that she sold detox tea, and I was in my weight loss journey because before this I was over 300 pounds in 2020, or 310. Now I'm 240.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it was I definitely did what the work was, but so she showed me this opportunity about how the girls with the detox teas and all that kind of stuff. I was like, I ain't gonna take it, but I'll get somebody else to take it, right? Yeah. But I was like, I might take it myself. So it's all about keeping your opportunities open. When everybody else is shutting down, you got to figure out how can I level up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the car business, the auctions all closed down, right?
Yeah.
All I had was the internet. So we started selling the detox teas, 5 or 20, right? Okay. We was buying the bag for $100 and selling and breaking it down and making $300 on it.
Okay.
And that's what paid my bills. And it's so crazy because I wasn't going to do the business. I was just going to put my little homegirls onto it and me focus on the cars. But when the pandemic shut down, I'm glad I put myself in position.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of times that's what a lot of times we mess up on is that we see an opportunity like nah, I'll say yes and I try to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So
you don't ever face like overcommitment?
Hell yeah.
So how do you manage?
Right. How do you manage that?
I'm gonna tell you right now is, but one thing, what we all do, what also me too is is a book called The One Thing, right? Like say you're supposed to stay focused on one thing, right?
Hey, okay.
So, but
I'm gonna look that book up because I
it's super dope.
definitely
It's super dope. So, but we know how life is. Like I'm an Aries, so I gotta have multiple things going on. So I figure out how to time block, right? So you time block your day. So just like you did this podcast, you knew at 7 to 8:30, you had this going on, right? So if you had a couple other businesses going on, a couple other plays or whatnot, you say my mornings are dedicated to this business.
Thanks you
see
for
what I'm saying?
That because I'm the type of person. I'm good at schedule, like writing it down and trying to schedule it. But the time block thing, I kind of got like ADHD too. Right. So I'll be working on one thing 5 minutes and I'm like, okay, I'll go to the next thing over here. And it's just like that time block is really important for you to just sit down, like you said, and focus on one thing in that particular time block and just, go about your day like that. So
then at the end of the day, like you said, let's say you had 3 things you had to accomplish, right? And you had 3 different, and you say, okay, from 8 to 10, I got to get this thing done. So I'm laser focused. So when somebody calls you about the other thing, says I'm gonna call you after 10. Nothing can take me away from what I gotta do right now. And then at 10 o'clock, whatever I got done is what I got done. I'm gonna put a pin in it.
For sure.
You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
Then go to the next level. And the second thing you gotta do is all about building a team. Leverage is the king. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Think about any job. Let's name it. Let's say Walmart, right? Walmart is owned by the Walton family, right? Are they in there bagging groceries?
No.
Nope.
Are they in there stocking shelves?
No.
Nope.
But they got a team of people across the whole entire world doing it, right?
Yeah.
So leverage. So if you can build a team, trust like you trust her and she trusts you, that's a team. Like you trust them, that's a team, right? You was up here getting things ready, but she came down and got me.
See, one thing about a team, and there's no I in team, but it's not. I don't think it's enough individuals that understand that everybody can be leaders. I want everybody to be leaders. But you also have to have a following. You have to, even in your leadership, you also have to know how to follow.
Right.
And it's what's the old saying? It's too many Indians and not enough pilgrims.
Not too many chiefs, not enough Indians.
Yeah, too many chiefs, not enough Indians these days. So it's hard to build a team when, I want everybody to have an end goal for themselves, but it's just like a selfishness be in the air. You get what I'm saying? So most of your team be like literally less than a handful, which is a good thing, but it's also like, can you go all the way up with less than a handful?
What you gotta understand is that sometimes, a lot of times you could. a lot of times, because like I said before, I made 6 figures with these guys and they quit, right? I can just quit too. Or I can always, the goal in life is never always meet new friends.
Yeah.
The more friends that you meet, the more opportunities will open up for you, right? Just like I met her talking about some hot dog buns. You see what I'm saying?
No, for real.
Like
Quick
literally.
Trip ain't have no hot dog
They ain't have no hot dog buns.
And it was one of them moments, you know, you be like, I'm riding in the car, I'm about to go get my nails done. I just want a hot dog real quick.
Right.
Can I get a hot dog?
And that's probably the only place
It ain't no buns.
that you eat a hot dog at other than cooking it at your house.
Yeah, you know what I'm
It
saying?
ain't no buns.
Right.
And and I was right around the corner from my job. I'm like, I need to grab a hot dog real quick. So even though I'm supposed to eat it, but I need to have it. And we sitting there talking about the hot dog buns. Now next thing you know, we here. All right, you see what I'm saying? So that team is going to show up as long as you keep putting in the work. You know, you keep showing up, right? You the one. Somebody gonna say, know what? I want to be a part of that, right?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So back to when we was at Quick Trip. What did you notice first? Her face or her buns?
Bitch, fuck you. Tell the truth. Tell the truth and straight together.
I'm always for the win.
So you noticed that you
Man, she had a little short on.
She had them yams up. That's how she do it too. That's how she do it too.
What you did?
Clowning. Okay.
But the great thing about it was, I saw that. But then she was so pleasant. Like she definitely had a vibe about her. I said she was nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause we were just joking about the hot dog buns from there.
Yeah.
But
And I said, oh, I like your hat. Can I get that hat? He said, I sell these hats. I said, you got one in pink?
And you see pink is her.
I know.
That's my color.
That's her color for real.
But so when you get your shirts, get a pink one. Get a blue one, because she do the blue, I do the pink, well, I do red.
Yes, and then you need some little
you need to just
shorts.
short shorts, look like shorts.
The whole nine, like I said, because I had given up on all this, right? It's so crazy.
The brand is dope, though.
Appreciate it.
Like,
This is the resurgence.
Yeah.
I'm doing this right now. This book saved my life, like I said, because once again, things started going good for me after the pandemic. I was back in the car business, making things happen. Everything working out. And 2021, like I said, I was like, man, I'm too big, man. I'm out here. I'm too big in here. So I had to kind of, start working on myself. And met a young lady. Everything going Gucci, right? I went to Vegas. We had a great time. Came back from Vegas. Felt real sick. I'm like, why am I so sick? Next thing you know,
you didn't catch that shit, did you?
I went to the hospital and found out that my sugar was too high. That it was type 2 diabetes. Almost took me out.
Oh, wow.
I was so close to dying that they was like, I'm glad you came now. Kept me in there for 5 days, and that really messed up my mental. Because I was always a goer.
And you had to sit down.
I had to sit down. You see what I'm saying? Then me and Shawty didn't work out. I'm like, oh, then now I'm feeling I'm feeling like I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because it can be a death sentence if you don't do it right. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, I'm all messed up. So let me tell you how God works, right? What Callie said, the God did thing is this book right here. So I started doing pop-up shops. I started hosting pop-up shops. That's one way how I was connecting with people, because my whole goal is to make sure other people meet other people,
right?
So everybody can eat. You see what I'm saying? Group economics.
We always say around.
Shout out to my baby Kay, because she did the Net Gala.
Your network is your network.
Right.
All day.
1,000. Like I said, 100, right?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Already.
So I was doing this, and it was so crazy, right? So I had a young vendor who had her own book and all that kind of stuff, and we hit it off. She was like, "Can I sit down with you?" Right. And this is in the middle of me hating myself the most because I was depressed. I thought I was gonna die. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes God send people in situations your way.
Right. So she was like, "Can we sit down for lunch and talk about my brand?" In my mind, I'm not in the mental space. I'm like, I don't even care about your brand. Forget it. She's like, I need your help.
Yeah.
So we went out to Applebee's and we sat down and I was talking to her like this, and she was like, "You should write a book." And I was like, I thought about it, but I don't know. She's like, no. She gave me the game on how to write the book, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna think about it. So I went home, kind of excited about it, and I'm going through my notes. I got a lot of notes. And this is September 2nd, 2021. I had wrote in my notes September 2nd, 2020 that I wanted to write a book. So that year later, manifestation, I said, I gotta write this book.
For sure.
So this book, when I was at my lowest, I started having to write things that what I accomplished,
Yeah.
and then I had to get into that championship mindset to write this book. I couldn't be no punk and being sad all the time.
Like
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm writing this book. I'm putting it all down, and what I found out was that this book gave me my confidence back. And a lot of times people don't start things because of lack of confidence.
True.
You see what I'm saying? We beat
And
around
lack
the
of
bush.
motivation, lack of push.
And all that comes from confidence as well. Think about it. If you know you can win at something, you're going to do it with ease, right? But if you feel like, oh, it's going to be too hard, I might not win, I'm going to make an excuse for it, right?
Yeah.
Excuses about nothing. So I started writing this book in the last 90 days of the year. I finished the book in 3 months.
Okay.
Finished the book in 3 months. And when the Super Bowl hit, she brought my books to me. And I said, oh, this is it. And we sold over almost, we're halfway to 1,000 right now.
Okay.
For just out the trunk.
And what can? Oh, so are we just out the trunk right now?
I got Amazon, but Amazon be taking your. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. All book people know Amazon take about 70% of your profit.
It's like a black-owned company like Amazon. I don't want to misquote it, but I'm gonna give you that.
Most definitely.
But there's a way that you can get around that too.
I also got a website.
Like when you go, I seen it on Instagram actually today. The guy said that when you buy from Amazon, you buy from like a third party vendor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they're getting paid. Not Amazon, but you would get paid for them holding your stuff.
Yeah, just shipping.
The shipping the thing. Yeah.
For them holding it, even at their, like, say if you had a box of books there, they would hold them there at their Amazon warehouse. So whenever they would order it, they order and buy their ship.
That happens. If I'm saying though, so I sell my book for $20, right? Mm-hmm. Amazon, after all that kind of stuff, Amazon takes $16.50.
Wow.
So they come and get you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, like they
so
get there.
Yeah, they get there.
Yeah, Elon. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, get us in there.
Yeah, can they help out? So I have a website that I sell out, or I sell out the trunk. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I like. Hey, you was holding it in. I saw it. You good job.
I was holding it in.
Good job.
I was holding it in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Would you ever go into an open relationship knowingly?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it won't be a relationship. It'll just be that we know we kicking it. But I wouldn't.
No, I'm talking about a relationship, not kicking it. Like, I know you my girl, but I know you got a nigga. You would do that?
It's all about loyalty now, man. Probably in my 20s, I wouldn't care. You see what I'm saying? But now, look, I'm 41.
You got kids?
I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no kids. So,
do you aspire to have him?
I mean, at this point, I love kids.
If it happened, it happened.
If it happens, it happens. If it don't. I know if I date somebody, they gonna probably have kids. I love kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like kids love me. I like playing with all that kind of stuff. But it was just, I ain't never even went that far. Like, man, I want to have the kid, this girl, baby. I ain't never thought like that. I don't know. You can spend. I ain't had that energy. I've had fun. I've been having fun all my life. But at this point, ain't
nobody gave you that.
Yeah,
I fuzzy feeling for real.
Yeah, I love, like, all my exes are still my friends. Like on some real life, my friends stuff. Now, I'm trying to smash them. It's like, nah, we really friends. They really look out, and they call me about their relationships. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I know that I'm a good person. It just, I never had a big fantasy of having that white picket fence with 7 kids and a dog and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I thought about the high rise and we're gonna make things happen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not afraid of an open relationship, but I'm at this point in my life, I'm good on it. No, but that's what she wants to do. She's all to you. She just ain't gonna do it with me.
Okay.
So describe your nipples to a blind person.
So my nipples?
Yeah.
Pretty much they how she can smooth on in. It was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say,
my stupid ass over, they're kind of large, a little round, a little light brown.
Mine's small. They real small. They cute though.
They're pretty regular for a man. Nothing outrageous to them. You know what I'm saying?
They real pointy.
No,
they look like chocolate chips.
Not like chocolate chips. They just accentuate everything else.
Okay, that's what's up.
I'm just trying to make sure you don't have tennis.
You don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I used when I was 300 pounds. One of my greatest winnings is that they're pretty much gone. Motherfuckers,
you don't look like you was. That's what I'm asking. I seen a little kiss though. That's why I was just asking.
Just look.
Good. I can say it.
I didn't know it was a little chilly in here.
Oh, you stupid.
On to multi-level marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I used to I used to do that. And my issue that I had was sometimes it felt like the building of the team part. That was my issue. Like, just give me. I don't want to build a team. Just give me the product. Give me something. You get what I'm saying? It was the building of the team part to me. Did you find that to come easy for you, or were you just focused on sales?
Well, like I said before, as Black people, we're so used to doing everything by ourselves, right? And not trusting the process or trusting the next person, right? Because I'm gonna do it hard, and you're gonna let me down, and whatnot, right? Or back in the day, if you had a good idea, you try to keep it to yourself. You don't want to tell nobody, right? Yeah. So network marketing is the opposite. I got a good idea, I want to share it. But soon you start sharing, people like, man, that's some BS. That's a scam. Or it's one of them pyramid things.
Yeah, it's too good to be true.
Too good to be true. But I said, so is God.
It's all the pyramid at the end of the
everything's a pyramid.
Okay, everything's a pyramid.
If you put that, you see what I'm saying? Your job is the CEO. Then there's his crew. Then there's their crew. Then you at the bottom. You see what I'm saying? This is flipping around. So back what you were saying, building a team is what you got to do is you got to learn how to break mindsets, right? And cast visions of something greater for everybody. You see what I'm saying? That's why the ones that got a team name allows people to grab on something bigger than you.
Okay.
Come join the hot girls movement, city girls movement. Okay, I'm that's me. That's what I represent. You see what I'm saying? Same thing with this hat. Like she didn't know me from Adam, but that hat represented what she does.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Same thing with MLM. You say, hey man, I'm gonna open up with this. You open up with your brand, right? Then you give them an opportunity. The opportunity is just with the company, but you rocking with me.
See, my whole thing was
what were you selling?
Everybody doesn't have the mindset of
what were you selling? What was the question?
Like gold.
Oh, okay.
Gold, cryptocurrency.
Okay.
And that. And I felt like now it was very prosperous, before the downfall, but I didn't jump on it when it started. So now I feel like outside looking in, and I seen the whole situation. Number one, I should have jumped in. I should have jumped in when it started. And number two,
she monster.
I should have jumped on when it started, but it's like when it ended. See, I'm a hustle type person, so I get that's what comes with that. But for people who I got on under me or whatnot, or I got you to do it and it crashed. So when it goes to my next, that messed up the trust factor in me. You get what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
With people. So how do you deal with that? Like when you go to your next thing and you go, I'm coming to you with one of these again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And somebody hit you with I lost my money the last time. And
I got you.
How do you get through that?
Great question. Like I said, you all got to ask yourself first. Did I do everything in my power to show them the way? Right? And two, are they upset with the results that they didn't get for the work they didn't do? A lot of times people jump into something like that. They're like, I'm in. Where's my 6 figures? Right? But they ain't get on no call. They didn't get on no training call. They didn't make a list. You see what I'm saying? Okay. They didn't do none of the work. Yeah. Right? A lot of times, like my greatest thing, I tell people, everybody want to shine like Diddy, but nobody wants to work like Puff. You see what I'm saying?
So, you know what? I'm gonna start saying that. Everybody want to shine like Diddy, but don't nobody want to work like Puff.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. They don't want to be in the trenches because it feels bad. It hurts.
You forgot about Puff.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I went straight to Diddy. Yeah. I gotta go back to Puff.
We gotta go back to Puff Daddy to take that tape.
Yeah, that was out there every day, every night out in the streets trying to build Bad Boy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of times people, I'll join you, but they ain't willing to change their activities. You see what I'm saying? Because hustling is a habit. Like really like real life. You know what I'm saying? And the habit you got to build every single day. So somebody you join, they saw the opportunity, they got excited, they saw the video, they signed up. Now they're like, hey, well, give me my money. Well, now next, let's go ahead and make your list. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do this.
That's where some right there at the list.
Stop right at the list. Right there.
I'm done. Most people stop like, I gotta actually call and tell people about this. No, I'm straight. I thought I was gonna go, and I'm not gonna hold you. At first I was one of the ones that was like, I done invested this, like, you feel me? I want mine and on the back, but yeah.
You're right. You got to realize too. You got to make people tap into their why, right? Because what's in it?
You have to make people tap into their why. That's what all things, yeah. You got to make people tap into their why.
Like I said, nobody cares what you know until they know that you care, right? So if you show them, look,
say that again.
Nobody know that you care. Nobody cares that you. Nobody know that you care, but they only care when you know. You see what I'm saying? So what you got to do is this right here. You realize that you got somebody involved, right? And you set an appointment and say, look, on Tuesday, I'm finna pull up on you and we're gonna go this thing together. And if Tuesday comes around and they don't show up, you ain't got time.
Yeah.
So when you go into the next thing, you might ain't want them on your team now because you know they ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Why would I want Jesse if I knew Jesse never showed up? Because that's where I want to sign up. You see what I'm saying? But it ain't gonna do nothing from there. But it's really, you're the miracle in the whole entire thing.
Right.
When you join a company like that, you're the miracle.
For sure.
You see what I'm saying? It's not them stressing. It's like, you should be with me because I'm finna go here.
Right.
And if I don't go here, I'm gonna meet some new people that's gonna take me over there.
So while you saying that, it was a quote in one of these chapters. I don't know. But it basically said, no, I'm not gonna read it. But it was a quote in one of these, because y'all gotta buy it. Oh, you want to see it?
Did you read it?
I didn't read the whole thing. No, I did not. Because it's really a play by play. It's literally chapters of what to do, how to do it, and it gives you. It's a very detailed. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I've got my notebook.
Yeah. And
I'm writing down what I feel is gonna be beneficial to my life. So like it might hit everybody else's life different.
Yeah.
But rule number 3, we hustle 24/7. You see what I'm saying? Like it's a rule book. It's
like,
a rule book.
You got the game
and that shit it's not a quick read.
Yeah.
If you buying this book just to I'ma skim at it, like my boy got 17 chapters with a whole motherfucking tracker of how you do this shit. A planner. Okay?
Yeah.
This is a let me show y'all. We'll get that in a second. It's a y'all watch football, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
You got a playbook.
Playbook.
No.
How the fuck do you win a Super Bowl? Here you go.
Right there. Eat, sleep,
win
hustle.
it. How you win it is truly up to you. You need to use that. That's a goddamn promotion video or something.
Promote
yeah. But you go out there and go get it.
How you win is truly up to you. I like I like that.
Sure.
Winning is up to you. And faith without works is dead.
Big facts.
Dead.
People forget about the work.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like that's the part that I want people. I tell people you gotta fall in love with the journey. You gotta fall in love with the work. Yeah. You gotta say, look, I'm gonna schedule 6 interviews today. You see what I'm saying? And it's gonna be tired. The kids gonna be crying, but we're gonna knock all 6 of these guys out because we know on the other side of that, right, what it's gonna lead to. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times people don't want to do the work.
True.
They think they want to do until the work is right in front of them.
True. Speaking of work, have you ever messed with a married woman?
Oh yeah. Most of my life.
You mess with married women most of your life?
As a kid.
But you don't want an open relationship.
But you don't want to open. How is that?
I'm the guy. Like I prided myself on, man. You got me at children choking on the.
So you don't play from
not no more. So you
Mr. Steal your wife.
I mean, not no more. Back in the day, that was the goal. But like I said, now I use that power for other means.
So do you think that karma?
Oh yeah, I felt the other side. You know what I'm saying? Of how it feels. But
so a man took your female. A man took your female.
I never. Nobody never took my female. But the last girl I was talking about went down. I found out she was out there. She was for the streets.
She was for the streets. How you find out she was for the streets? She might have just been for the block. She might not have been
for the block. I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna retract that. She wasn't even from the. It was just. I put too much into it before. It was a full commitment, right? And
what made you feel like, serious note, what made you feel like you put too much into it?
Because I felt it. Like literally, like I said, people.
Were you not getting what you were giving out, did you feel like you wasn't getting that in return? But before she messed up,
we had a go ahead.
do you feel like you were receiving what you were giving out?
We had a real good relationship. Never argued, nothing like that. It wasn't 100% committed, right? But in my mind, my heart, I was acting in such was. You see what I'm saying?
But you knew. But you know what you want. But you knew at the end of the day, y'all wasn't
1,000%. But I'm such a salesperson, right? I figure I can show her because everything we're doing is so great. Let's go ahead and go to the next level. Because once again, I never always.
You know we do this better than y'all.
1,000%.
I don't even know why you try her like that.
1,000%.
See, that's what happened.
Yeah,
you try to switch it up a little bit. You get what I'm saying?
Listen,
but we do
man.
this.
Listen,
we do this better
you're right.
than
You're
y'all.
right. I never been the man for the relationship, right? So when I find somebody I like, I'm like, I'm all in. My problem is if I like you, I genuinely like you, and I'm gonna do everything in that sequence, right? You ain't got to go in your purse except for some lipstick. You ain't got to.
When your birthday?
March 31st. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be there for you, right? Like you said, you need food at your job. I'm gonna pull up just because you my dog. You know what I'm saying? You my friend, so I'm gonna make sure that you're all right. But if we're not like that serious, I'm kind of like I'm so busy, right?
Yeah.
So the time that I was given, I knew what it was. She younger, I'm older. You see what I'm saying?
What was the age difference, if you don't mind me asking?
At the time I was 40, she was like 26.
Okay.
So she ain't ready. I was 26. I wasn't ready.
Okay,
at 26.
so repeat that.
She wasn't ready.
And
At 26, I wasn't ready.
Okay, so you knew up front that she wasn't ready. Even after. What'd you say?
You know at 26 and already.
No, she was 26.
She was 26. He was 40.
Yeah.
Oh.
You already knew damn well that Shada was still.
I knew it all. That's
Why
why.
did you invest that?
He was gonna change her, bitch.
You thought you could change her.
In a minute, I like God because everything was saying right. You know what I'm saying? Like I was going too fast. I was going so fast because. Like, so once again, I was like, man, I like what I see. I like what's going on.
You had hit the back of that throat.
Everything.
You had hit the back of that throat.
He said,
it was everything. It was the whole nine. So it was just like, okay, well, but we discussed it, and I knew what the business was. But once again, like I said, and she said, you always think you can just get your way. Because I've always got my way in the situation, so I was like,
"You spoiled."
Yeah, he's like, you spoiled. You always get what you want, so you realize that you're not finna. It's gonna take a little more time. And I'm like, Then what happened was, let me be honest with you. When I got sick, like I said, I thought I was gonna die. So I was like, I ain't got no legacy.
That bitch left you for dead.
She was there, but then I found like a month later. You know what I'm saying? And it was on humbug. It was on humbug, but it was still cool. You stupid. We gonna talk about it after the show. I'm trying to go past it.
No. Okay.
On the humbug, you went through her phone. Tell the truth.
No.
You cried in the dark.
No, I didn't cry.
You cried in your car though, didn't you?
On some realness
money at the bank.
I just seen on a different podcast. I forgot who it was. It was a dude speaking on. Basically, he was around your age, and he strictly dates girls like 25 and under. Still grown. We ain't on our Kelly tip, but and he said the reason why he dates like younger girls still in their 20s at his age is because he feel like they ain't experienced shit or been through nothing. You get what I'm saying? So my first question is, what do you prefer? Your age pussy or
my age coochie?
Or that like your ex or that that 28 in that 20s. What pussy do you prefer? Your age pussy that raw or that
You want a little kitty or a big kitty?
Or you want one older than you that raw? You know what I'm saying?
I think at my age, I'm in like the best of both worlds. Because me being 41, right? So me being 41 now, I can, when I deal with younger women, it's the experience, right? I'm all about giving the game anyway. If I'm sleeping with you or not, I'm gonna give you the game, right? Okay. And it's not. And so when they talking to me,
school me, baby.
Oh yeah. so as they're in my presence, I'm trying to put you onto some bread, man. How you can make some money? This how you can do this, all that kind of stuff, right?
You just made me wet.
She's so silly.
You better stop saying that shit.
You better stop.
So on that side, it's definitely something that, you know, when you deal with somebody younger, this one, you know, that's what's cool. When you're dealing with somebody my age, I'll be thinking about this all the time. Somebody my age, we can relate to a lot of stuff because we grew up around the same time. So if I'm like, for instance, if I'm playing a certain song from back in the day, they know the same song I know. We know we rapping 3 6 Mafia together. You know what I'm saying? Right. But you dealing with somebody who's maybe 24,
yeah, you
right?
gotta listen to Young Thug all day.
Yeah, or like I said, it was a Trippie Redd or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta try to figure it out.
Yeah.
But a lot of men prefer the younger woman because it makes them feel alive again. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, but now I'm dealing with, she's learning. I'm putting her on, makes me feel good.
You feel like that nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You feel alive again. But when you deal with somebody your age, there's an understanding that they don't bother you as much. They don't. It's less required.
What the older
woman?
I was gonna say you better not put that on. You better not put it on because I'm in the middle. I'm medium.
You medium.
I'm medium right now. Don't put that on us because it won't bother you. Yeah. So, speaking of, you ever use that gas station honey?
I ain't used that, but you got to use whatever it takes to get things pumping.
What the fuck are we talking about?
I ain't seen it. I seen it, but I don't know. I will try it. I ain't afraid.
What is it?
You tried it?
Can we use it?
Yeah, it got female honey and a male honey, but I heard it got that fire. So you feel me?
It said
just fine.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
But I heard niggas was goddamn cooking with it and shit.
I seen that. I seen him cooking with it.
He
had some salmon and he was putting.
Oh no! Now I gotta watch you cook, nigga.
I gotta watch a nigga cook because I don't want nothing with the glaze on it.
Be careful. Talk about this teriyaki. No, it's
not teriyaki, bro.
It's that hot honey. You know what I'm saying?
So what's the craziest place you've had sex?
Man, I've been a wild boy all my life. So
that's not giving us no.
I know. Okay. I can,
so what's the craziest place you've had?
I can name some places and you can kind of figure it out from there. All right, 285 side of the road, 285 driving.
Oh, you just like Twitter.
How you do that driving? I've always wondered that.
What was back in
now head don't count.
No, I'm talking about I had an old school car, right? And in the front, it was a Buick LeSabre. So the front. It wasn't bucket seats, so it was all one long seat, and they had the thing that folds down.
Yeah, and it popped back up to the back.
Yeah, so you fold that down. Okay. So she was small, so she was about your size. You know, so we had to put her to the side right there, and then I would drive this way right here. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we used to do all kinds of stuff. Burger King, AMC Theater, what you want to say? In the mall.
The mall?
Yeah. You know, they got the rooms with the bathrooms that says like family bathroom.
I changed my kids in there. Never again. I am so sorry.
You was in a family bathroom. We know. Cause we ain't never been in a family bathroom.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they say they've been all through. Like I said, man, parking lots are anywhere. Like I'm with. If we gonna turn up, we gonna turn up. I'm not afraid of it. Outside, you know, whatever it takes to get you off with it.
Okay. Let's bring it back down. On a more serious note.
Most definitely. I told you I'm ready today.
On a more serious
whatever it takes.
He switched that to
eat, sleep, hustle. On a more serious note. If you was to have a threesome with the both of us, what's the first position that you'll put us in?
Bitch, I don't have nothing to do with this.
I'm thinking the book. I'm like, okay. I'm with the book. Now you turn it all the way up.
Sleep. Who's gonna be eating?
Fuck, Mary, kill. Let's go.
And who gonna be hustling?
The whole nine, right? So, like I said, y'all this is the dream event, right?
It's a dream
this is the Super Bowl, right?
Mind you, before you answer, I ain't got no panties on.
That's right.
Neither
That's right.
do I.
Cheers to that. Let's
Nor bro.
clap it up for that right there.
Nor
You know what I'm saying?
bro. Real easy.
Yeah. So pretty much since first I'll go get some of that honey. You know what I'm saying? I'll get some of that honey. You know what I'm saying? Put that on the shrimp.
You gonna be sweet.
I gotta hold on, right? So
Better saddle up.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Like a rodeo, nigga.
So me being the gentleman that I am, right? Since I met her first, right? She's on the menu first, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So what you gotta do, you gotta coach it though. I need you to coach first. You see what I'm saying? You need to make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, right? Because you gotta make sure, listen now, you gotta make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
My nigga.
You know, yeah.
You can't coach it now. How you coach it?
You gotta make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do because you're next.
Cause you're next, bitch. Saddle up.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So as she's recovering, right, from her leg shaking, right, then we're going down to you next. You see what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You so silly. So now that's your turn, right? You all gassed up, you all juiced up, you charged up, right? Then I'm gonna make sure that we do the eat part before we go to sleep. You see what I'm saying? Then after that, I'm gonna lay back and I'm gonna say who's next, right? Then it's gonna be one up top, one on the bottom. You see what I'm saying? You gotta hold it like this right here. You gotta hold it like this.
Go, Harry.
Yeah, then you gotta switch it. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Then you gotta switch it. Let me go from there. Like I said, then for the grand finale, I need both of you guys side by side, right? And I'm gonna take turns going back and forth until it's over with.
You was a grown ass man.
Really?
You was a grown ass man. You single? Damn it, Diddy. You done did it again.
What's your birthday again? You said the 31st.
March 31st.
My birthday the 30th.
There it is.
Yeah.
Everything.
Big Libra energy.
Okay.
I just want everybody to know. Hold on, wait a minute, pause. If you haven't already, because I see y'all laughing, like,
Yep.
comment,
Yeah. Cause you know
share,
you gotta comment to me.
Yeah.
You
because we got this big grown man energy,
Yeah,
okay?
but
You little boys need to take notes.
Take it. Yes.
Period.
Subscribe. Cause you need this.
Do that.
This, if you don't need
How many times that
nothing
happened in real life?
No, real shit.
I've had multiple.
You fuck sisters?
I did.
Not at the same
Shut
time.
the fuck up.
I never. Yeah, at the same time.
so this would be your first at the same time.
Because that's my
Same
sister.
time.
So so this would be a first.
See, I figure out. So that's why I said y'all never intertwined. Yeah, you just
Yeah,
you were
this
just
is
cheering it on. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know. Yeah, but I've had multiple threesomes. But like I said, this
Multiple meaning 3, 4, or 7. 15.
not 15. No, less than 10. Less than 10. I
Less than
ain't
10.
I'll probably say like 5.
Okay.
You know, four in the possible, because the other one didn't really count. It was just more so just.
How did they count?
They was taking turns, but I didn't go up in none of them. We were just like do kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Speaking of stank butt, have you ever smelled a little stench and kept going?
I'm a soldier.
So what does a man say in his head?
No.
What do you say in your head?
I'm going to get this bitch a rag when I'm finished.
let me tell you, man. This had to happen a long time. You know what I mean?
Have you been giving head or just hitting it?
No, like, let me tell you how you can already tell as soon as you do all this, you can kind of what's going on, right?
Okay, and you
So
still do that?
So what we do is the rule is, oh girl, I want to get in the shower with you, girl. Let's get in the shower, right? So I want to make sure, right? So you get them in the shower and you wash them down yourself, right? And she thinking this thing is the best thing of all time. This nigga's amazing, right? You see what I'm saying?
You gotta lather
your
rag up.
You gotta lather it up. You know what I'm saying?
Kissing on her neck and shit.
The whole night after you wash it. You know what I'm saying?
That's the first place she did.
Yeah, the whole 9. So she's like, this shit's crazy. You got the music playing in the background. Like I said, now I know, at least in my mind, that the shit is goddamn, we here. Now, if it's still going on after that, and I'm hitting, I'm saying, oh, I'm never going to be here again. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to finish, because we already here.
He said, I ain't gonna waste it.
No, I ain't gonna never come
I
back.
actually washed you
Like I
up.
said,
bitch.
I just washed you up, and it's still popping like that. But but you can tell. But it's been times in my life they be like, oh shit. Now I never been down there and had the stank, but I've been behind it, and I said, oh shit, this kind of smells a little bit.
Have you ever seen dingleberries?
Wait a minute. Wait, what?
You're going left.
I don't know that.
Little ball of hair.
The little balls of tissue that go in the hair.
Let me tell you, in the strip club one time, I had a girl dance with me, and I was like, oh.
Okay, so like I ain't gonna hold you, but the last time I was at R&B Wednesday at VBS, they did the little, you know how the girls be, the bartenders get up there and she dancing, she twerking, she fucking them up, she thinking.
That's how half some girls be at Shake Off Sunday.
They was like, woo.
Gotta hate that. And you stuck. You in the life now.
And you work there. I don't even want you to make my drink. You don't wash your
If you
hands.
found a chick in public, went on a couple of days, you like her, and you found out she was on the Shake Off Sunday page, would you stay or would you go?
I'll stay. Man, we gotta live your life. I'm not really the type of person to stop a
You're a real
woman
nigga.
from shining. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally.
You seen what I see, you would.
No, why you playing? I seen. Did you see the bitch with the nubs?
No.
She ain't had no knees, no legs, no chest,
She had nothing.
and she was getting it in.
She was. I think
What
she
you
been
mean
doing it
she
so
had
long
nothing?
that was kind of dark. But
Wait, what you mean she had nothing? No orange
Tay,
on
pull
that?
up Big A ATL page. Oh God, he just showed her. Like when I say that, Shawty did Pete Valley better than Pete. She was at the paint. She was going crazy. Like she was going. She was going down. But why my brother looked that up? What else do we have going on other than eat, sleep, and hustle? What's our day to
I'm
day?
just trying to figure out. Y'all got trucks because my birthday coming up and I'm looking for a Jeep.
Yeah, we do everything. Like I said,
Yes.
the kind of like the real.
Oh, and shout out to our black owned
Period.
our black owned dealership one more time.
Shout out to Diddy because he got her from messing up. Y'all see her? She's stumbling.
Yes, I
just a
agree.
little bit, just
The
a little
direct
bit.
auction
just a little
sales.
bit.
Direct auction sales. And I'm gonna tell you about that. That
For
right there is a game changer because, like you had said earlier about finding the right people.
Yeah.
Right. And because of this book, it allowed me to open up doors and meet people who was in high places that was looking for somebody like me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I had given up on. I ain't selling cars. All I'm doing is selling my book. I'm working this little job, and that's it. Right. I ain't gonna do nothing else. Forget cars. I'm gonna do this. One of my homeboys, Roy, that we had this big envision, right? It's all about speaking things that existed. This time last year, that we're gonna open up our own dealership. We gonna take our money. We finna do everything, right? Roy runs into these two guys named Chad and Kurt. Chad and Kurt.
They sound like some scammers.
No, they're actually good
Keep
people.
going.
They're actually good people. You know what I'm saying?
I know good people got scammers.
They had the infrastructure for the business. They just didn't have time, right? They didn't have time to be everywhere, right?
Okay.
Because they got box trucks. They got a women's empowerment company. They got a 20,000 square foot warehouse that's built out. They're getting built out along with the actual car dealership. They just need more people. So I sat down and I was 100% like not trying to be there, but I sat down with the owner Chad, and for about 2 hours he laid out his vision. And when I tell you, I was getting chills because it was everything that I ever wanted to do in business. He was already 5 years ahead of me. Right? He was already there. I was like, I can continue to do it by myself, or I can lock arms with this company. So the company is called Black Wealth Ventures, right? So I actually run the sales department for the car dealership, but also we're getting ready to launch Black Wealth Media when we're finna do things like this. Digital marketing for small businesses. So if you're a plumber, you want to get your business out there, you come to us. We do your videos, we do your SEO, we do everything for you all at once.
We kind of do something similar to that, under our umbrella, We Good Media. But yeah,
I'll outsource. I think I saw that when I read something like that. My job is to get the customer, and I say, hey, look, how much you charge for this? I'm going to employ you guys, right? That group economics.
Okay,
you
and we're gonna put that together.
And and everybody eats. That's why I'm a whole thing. Everybody eats. So Black Wealth Ventures is the big thing, and Black Wealth Media is what they commissioned me to run. Keep in mind that they saw what I did and they said, look, we want you to help run this business right here. So every day, it doesn't even feel like work, y'all. It doesn't even, I'm working with people We got a great schedule.
Yeah.
Every day we're creating. I wear this to work. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's nobody, even though they're senior partners,
But
they're
there's
not.
technically over anybody.
What are you doing? All that kind of stuff. None of that. They're like, what's next? What's the play, hustle?
Yeah.
What's the play? What we need to do? You see what I'm saying? And I'm like, that's what we got to do. Let's do it. You see what I'm saying? They never said no. You see what I'm saying? They invested in me. Hey, how much for the hats? Let me buy some hats from you. Let me go ahead and buy the hats post sale so you can go out there and retail them. That's the kind of people they are. Anytime that you got a business, I tell people go meet Chad and Kurt. They're gonna try to figure out how everybody can make some money together, and that's just being real.
You should have brought Chad and Kurt too. We want to talk to them.
Oh yeah, they'll love to come. They'll love to come. Or y'all need to come up there too and see them as well.
I'm gonna come up there because I want to.
Because we need Chad. We need you to come back with Chad and Kurt.
Mm-hmm.
And you already know. Let us know what's going on. But I seen this one. I don't like to call white people, but that's what y'all do.
Mm-hmm.
But I seen
Pink toes.
Call them croutons.
I seen this one white billionaire say, and he was really strong about it. Like, and before I said, I don't technically 100% believe in what he's saying, but I get it. But he goes, your future is who you're around. Like you are your friends. Your future is what the fuck you seeing around you right now. Do you believe in that? It's like I believe in that, but I don't. But
There's two ways you kind of look at it, right? Okay. First, like they always say, show me five broke people, and I can show you the six if you hang around them. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's the mentality. Think about this right now. What if all of us was millionaires? Everybody here is millionaires, except for me. But you guys are my close friends. What's it gonna make me do?
It should push you.
It should level me up, right? Yeah. If it doesn't level me up, it kicks me out.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So but you say you just had a success. Hey, I just hit $100,000 deal. You like, let me get to work. You see what I'm saying? Because I was finna take a vacation, but now I ain't finna take a vacation now. Because my sister hit 100,000 on this deal. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you got to surround yourself with positive-minded people because you can't tell ideas to people that's now on the same level.
Friend.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Yeah, pause. Hold on. Bring that up. I told you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, you good?
But yeah, I told it. Hold on. Ooh, wait. When I said.
Yeah. That's what I was looking at.
I told you. And watch it get on the pole. And watch it get on the pole. Yeah, I thought I was lying. I'm trying. I need her at because I'm trying to get her on the show.
I can see why you say her knees are kind of like.
Yeah, little dark. She been doing it for a minute.
All the time.
You better fuck not, bitch.
She finna take it. Oh! She up there.
Yeah.
Get it there, get in there.
Get in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
you ain't never said it.
I told you.
But why they ain't throw no money at my girl?
I think she won that day. But
hey, she got a little cheeks too. She got a little bit of some cheeks. She got some cheeks on.
Would you tap that?
Oh my God.
You wouldn't tap that?
I wouldn't tap it.
Why not?
I mean, my idea, like, oh yeah, right. But if I see that visually, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'll be able to perform. You know what I'm saying? Like,
just pick her up.
Yeah, pick up.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She probably can ride a mean one. She can ride a mean one.
Well, you do get
I know she can ride.
Yeah, you can.
Boy, that bitch could. What's the little toys the little kids used to get for Christmas when they used to you can just spin that little one time.
You spin her around.
Fidget spinner.
Little spin on there.
So
right now. Already.
She had a big wingspan. She had long arms. You saw that? You know what I'm saying?
That's how you know she used to be tall.
Yeah, she be tall. Yeah, tall, but she had Scottie Pippen on. She was out there, bro.
We know. She used to be tall in her day. I'm just saying, but that.
Hey, shout out to sis, bro. That shit there.
Hey, shout out to her.
Shout out to little girl and y'all check it out.
I know if y'all can. Can y'all insert that later on in, like I said, the video?
I'm fine. But yeah, I don't
Save that. Send it to me now.
Yeah,
I know you.
We gonna throw that. Q gonna have to throw that in.
Yeah, you gotta throw that up there. You gotta throw it right over there.
I gotta see that.
Yeah. Throw that in the edit. But
you suck toes.
But
I will.
Have you ever?
Yeah. I'm all with it. You know what I'm saying? When you get them on the edge of the bed, you got the legs up, you know what I'm saying, you sucking the toes while you hold.
What's your fetish?
I like that.
What's your fetish?
Do you have it?
You got your booty ate before?
I have.
You liked it?
Yeah. It's a little strange, but it's a little awkward. You know what I'm saying? Had me like Lambo dolls. He's like, I don't know if this is what's going to be.
So you wasn't been done,
you had your leg up in the air like a dog.
It was kind of like.
So you
or she just told you to bend up.
So you was over there. So you was over there. So you was over there.
Bitch, you get up and show
So you was over. So you was over there like that. So at any time, would you go like that? At any time it was getting good, did you go like that?
Cut this shit out, bro.
I'm just asking. The people want to know.
Y'all be getting beat your ass, bitch.
The people want to know.
I can't breathe.
I'm in real tears right now.
And then you see, and then when the question got asked, you got no whip. You get what I'm saying? So it's not even these type of problems. Just preparing you for March the 31st.
March 31st.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You are too funny.
Real stuff, Rashard. Tell my audience where to find you.
Put it out.
And where to find this good merch. This is mine, y'all. You see what I'm saying? But he's going to tell y'all where to find some more.
Like I said, first of all, if y'all ain't following these folks and you ain't watching this stuff, I'm gonna tune into every episode because they are next level. These are some fools. Like real life Tom
But you didn't answer my question though.
Yeah,
Did you like it?
He's crying. She crying.
Yo, but not for real.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of the game. You see what I'm saying? Like whatever gets you off.
If a female came up to you again, but like, I want to lick your booty, you let her?
When in Rome, whatever happens, happens. Like she ain't no pegging and no penetrating. We ain't doing none of that.
We ain't doing
that.
So it's just like a little kiss.
All right. So if y'all already haven't, like, share, hit the notification button, and subscribe to
the people want to know
the greatest show on earth. It's the Keeping It 100.
All right, I'm just
saying.
You can answer that off camera. Fuck it.
Southside 100, aka Neighborhood 100. The name without a flavor.
Yeah.
And then we got
you already know. It's your girl, Cali Cash. And that's Cache with a K, and I got to have it my way, but I really want to know the answer to that question.
Before I answer the question, like I see Catching Rashard _Eat Sleep Hustle. We in there. Like I said, that's on Instagram. Did I like? Yeah, man, it's fun. Just goddamn whatever make the sex hotter. Okay. You see what I'm saying?
So do she spread it? How you feel when you actually feel your cheeks?
I've never. This is new for me, so this is why I got so many questions.
Cheeks wasn't spread. Fun. The cheeks wasn't spread. It was kind of like you go from the dick to the balls. The part like, oh, this is going to be crazy.
She skipped a little part.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's it. Because when I'm doing it,
she just licked the line.
Like, okay,
she's nasty.
This is what we doing. This is what we doing. You see what I'm saying?
She didn't like stick her tongue in your butt.
It was just more something,
She just had to get her name. Okay.
I'm just asking.
And I told you at the beginning. I said whatever you throw at me, I'm gonna answer. I'm not afraid of none of it. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So we with it.
We appreciate you again.
I appreciate y'all.
Okay. Before
go get the book.
I definitely need you.
Go get the book.
Oh, but I thought we had closed out.
We did. Go get the book.
Yeah, we'll get the book.
Go get the book.
So which one of these has mine?
Are we still on? Which one?
No.
We're off.
Because I'm. Okay. First of all, but you gonna give me one. But how much are the hats?
The hats. The book is 20. The hats are 25. These are 20, but these are all gone. These right here are 25.
These are all gone. So this is mine. And I ain't got no change. And I already got a book. But this one's mine. And I'm going to get this one for my co-host. But I just got to do it. Okay. So, that okay. Yeah, thank you. And my sister got a book, so we ain't gonna take your book. This your book? Yeah.
No,
Well, no, this one not mine. Mine
That's
is
one I
probably
had.
over there.
Yeah, over there somewhere. I think you had it in your hand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mine is here though.
Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna get a hat for my tokens. Thank you for giving me this. I'm taking this one slash the more because I like this. But I'm definitely gonna buy this one. I just don't have an extra 5.
That's
but
fine.
You know,
That's
I'm
fine.
just
I don't
keeping it
care.
down.
My hat's still cute. Period. And it's the only pink one. Better be.
Yep.
Is it?
No.
Don't lie to me to make me feel good.
But
There's only one I had left. I'm gonna get some more.
Rashard,
No,
you
don't get no
definitely
more
gotta come
pink.
back
Pink is me.
for
think it's
episode.
me.
Oh, and you
That's
gotta do.
You can do purple. You can do yellow. You can do orange. You can do red. You can do brown, green. I don't care, but pink. That's me.
Gotcha.
Thank you very much. That's